October 2nd, 1990, time check, minutes past 10 o'clock. A sunny morning that would later turn out to be the darkest moment in the history of Uganda and Rwanda. Just 2 days after launching an offense against the government forces of Juvenile Habyarimana, Major General Fred Rwigema is gunned down.
He was a great nationalist for both Uganda and Rwanda, and he was also one of the greatest Pan-Africanists I have ever known.
Rwigema, commonly known as Fred amongst his peers, was a Ugandan military officer of Rwandan origin who rose to become one of the most intelligent and trusted commander of the then rebel leader Yoweri Kaguta Museveni.
He was quiet and disciplined. Disciplined and used also command respect in many of the officers and men.
He was a standout figure in the guerrilla force of the National Resistance Army, NRA.
They had more or less the same traits of courage. So in a sense, the conduct of the war largely depended on having courageous officers.
That is the kind of fearless fighter you had. The late Major General Fred Rwigema Gisa was a fearless fighter. He was a great commander, and he was prepared to die for Uganda. He was a man who was prepared to die for Rwanda. No wonder he was one of the first casualties in the liberation of Rwanda.
Fred was born as Emmanuel Gisa on 10th April 1957 and was a founding member and leader of the Rwandan Patriotic Front, a political and military force formed by Rwandan Tutsi exiles who were forced out of their country after the 1959 Hutu Revolution.
Era senganga mungenda tekwali ya kimoyo moyo mubali badde bawerekera Rwanda nange nali baddemu kulobuntu bulamu bw'omwana oyo.
After finishing high school in 1976, he went to Tanzania and joined the Front for National Salvation (FRONASA), a rebel group headed by Yoweri Museveni to fight against Idi Amin's regime. In 1979, he joined the Uganda National Liberation Army (UNLA) and sent Idi Amin to exile. He later joined Museveni's National Resistance Army (NRA), which fought a guerrilla war against the government of Milton Obote.
Omusajja oyo yali muntu mulamu nnyo, mugezi mukakamu, era eggwanga lya Rwanda lyafiirwa kinene okufiira omwana mulenzi oyo.
After the NRA captured state power in 1986, Rwigema became the Deputy Minister of Defense, Deputy Chief of Defense Forces, a position he also held in the bush as Deputy Commandant to General Eri Tumwine. A calm, outgoing and jolly person, his character intrigued many as his aggression, fighting spirit and charisma could barely be noticed on his first sight.
We used to go and watch football together. I was a supporter then of KCC, FC, and he was a great supporter of Villa. But we would go in and sit together, but you'd see him get excited and descend to the bench to get closer to the coach and the team manager to see that he wanted Villa to win. He wanted to see commitment in the boys. That is the kind of person who had the command right from the front.
Like the Biblical Moses, Rwigema would not live to see the fruits of his rebellion, getting killed on the second day of the struggle.
N'ekyakola obulungi nabo n'abaamutta nabo baagwa mu ambushi Katonda n'abatta bati bagwana kusigala ku nsi kubanga omwana yayingira ejjenga muto nga bali mu FRONASA n'atuuka kuno n'ajja ne mukama we ne bayingira olutalo olw'okumeka olw'okubiri muzira mulwanyi mugezi.
Rwigema is survived by a widow and 2 children. Chute Mubangizi, NBS Sunset.